Question 1. Which two tasks below would you class as manual handling? Choose two answers. A. Using a wheelbarrow to push a load. B. Climbing up ladders at work. C. Anything where you have to physically push, pull, lift, or lower a load. D. Using a forklift to lift building materials. Correct answer is A. Using a wheelbarrow to push a load. C. Anything where you have to physically push, pull, lift, or lower a load. Question 2. You should not store loose batteries in a tool bag because A. It will make the bag heavier. B. It will reduce the battery life. C. It could start a fire. D. It will damage the battery. Correct answer is C. It could start a fire. Question 3. Which of these must you do if you need to run an electrical cable across an area used by vehicles? Choose two answers. A. Use spare wood or scaffold boards to cover the cable. B. Put up a ramp ahead sign. C. Use a protective ramp to cover the cable. D. Ensure that you use yellow tape to wrap it, as this would make it visible to drivers. Correct answer is C. Use a protective ramp to cover the cable. Question 4. What should you do if you are unsure about a particular topic discussed during a site induction? A. Ask your health and safety rep to explain at your next break. B. Meet with the presenter at the end of the day to discuss it. C. Ask the presenter to explain further. D. Ask a colleague to clarify. Correct answer is C. Ask the presenter to explain further. Question 5. Wet chemical fire extinguishers are identified by which color? A. Black. B. Blue. C. Yellow. D. Red. Correct answer is C. Yellow. Question 6. What should you do if the guard from a power tool you need to use is missing? A. Carry on using it, but be very careful and work very slowly. B. Improvise and make your own. C. Use the tool as fast as you can to complete the task quickly. D. Do not use the tool unless you get the correct guard fitted. Correct answer is D. Do not use the tool unless you get the correct guard fitted. Question 7. You believe that excess noise at the job site has damaged your hearing. What do you need to do? A. Have your doctor or employer arrange a hearing test for you. B. Take a few sick days and rest. C. Place cotton wads in your ears to prevent any future damage. D. There is nothing that you can do. The damage is permanent and cannot be undone. Question 8. What should you do if the toilet on your worksite doesn't work and is always in a messy state? A. Investigate and try to fix the problem. B. Leave the site on your break and use the toilet in a nearby shop. C. Avoid using the toilet. D. Speak to your supervisor about the problem. Question 8. What should you do if the toilet on your worksite doesn't work and is always in a messy state? A. Investigate and try to fix the problem. B. Leave the site on your break and use the toilet in a nearby shop. C. Avoid using the toilet. D. Speak to your supervisor about the problem. Correct answer is D. Speak to your supervisor about the problem. Question 9. What two methods can you use to reduce the amount of dust from becoming airborne? A. Keep your area neat. B. Work carefully and slowly. C. Place a dust collector on the machine. D. Wet cutting. E. Wear a protective mask. Correct answer is D. Wet cutting. Question 10. You witness a near miss and the worker involved is afraid of getting into trouble. What should you do? A. Report it. B. He seems okay, so all is fine. C. Have a chat with him and ask him to be careful next time. D. Take him to your supervisor immediately. Correct answer is A. Report it. Question 11. Information regarding your emergency assembly points will be A. In your contract of employment. B. On your house poster. C. On your signing-in sheet. D. Discussed at your site induction. Correct answer is D. Discussed at your site induction. Question 12. What should you do if a fire breaks out and you've not been trained to use a fire extinguisher? A. Do not use the fire extinguisher and go to your fire assembly point immediately. B. Try to use the fire extinguisher and see how it goes. C. Use the closest lift to exit the building. D. Search the building for your supervisor and let him know. Correct answer is A. Do not use the fire extinguisher and go to your fire assembly point immediately. Question 13. What should you do if you need to use a mobile tower scaffold but the wheel brakes aren't working? A. Carry on using it only if the floor is level. B. Use a rock or a piece of wood to wedge the wheels and stop them from moving. C. Ask a colleague to hold the tower while you work. D. Do not use it. Correct answer is D. Do not use it. Question 14. When does your employer need to provide a first aid box? A. When the total number of employees exceeds 35. B. When the total number of employees exceeds 10. C. First aid boxes are provided at the company's discretion and are not compulsory. D. Every site should be equipped with a first aid box regardless of the number of employees. Correct answer is D. Every site should be equipped with a first aid box regardless of the number of employees. Question 15. All of the following statements are true about using podium steps except A. You must ensure the wheels are locked before getting on. B. Like all other equipment, podiums must be inspected regularly. C. Podiums can topple over, so you must take care when reaching sideways. D. Podiums are 100% safe and cannot topple over. Correct answer is D. Podiums are 100% safe and cannot topple over. Question 16. In the event of a fire, you should do all the following except A. Tackle the fire if safe and trained to do so. B. Operate the nearest fire alarm. C. Exit the building immediately using the nearest lift. D. Call the fire brigade. Correct answer is C. Exit the building immediately using the nearest lift. Question 17. You have just finished working with a particularly noisy piece of equipment and you have a ringing in your ears. What does this symptom imply? A. The level of noise was high, but it was still safe. B. You've temporarily damaged your hearing. C. You may be coming down with the flu or a respiratory infection. D. Your body has been exposed to excess vibration. Question 17. You have just finished working with a particularly noisy piece of equipment and you have a ringing in your ears. What does this symptom imply? A. The level of noise was high, but it was still safe. B. You've temporarily damaged your hearing. C. You may be coming down with the flu or a respiratory infection. D. Your body has been exposed to excess vibration. Correct answer is B. You've temporarily damaged your hearing. Question 18. Give two separate answers as to how excess noise can affect your health. A. Persistent headaches. B. An excess buildup of wax in your ears. C. A condition known as vibration white finger. D. Constant ear infections. E. Loss of hearing. Correct answer is A. Persistent headaches. E. Loss of hearing. Question 19. You should always wear appropriate boots when working in wet cement because A. It keeps your feet dry and warm. B. It protects your trousers. C. It allows you to walk faster while working. D. It prevents skin burns and dermatitis. Correct answer is D. It prevents skin burns and dermatitis. Question 20. All unsafe working practices should be reported immediately. Whose responsibility is it to report unsafe working practices? A. Your supervisor only. B. Only the site manager can do this. C. Only a health and safety rep can do this. D. It's everyone's responsibility to report unsafe working practices. Correct answer is D. It's everyone's responsibility to report unsafe working practices. Question 21. Safe manual handling techniques are essential in the workplace because A. It allows you to lift heavier loads. B. It eliminates the need for expensive lifting equipment. C. It allows you to work faster. D. It reduces the risk of injuries. Correct answer is D. It reduces the risk of injuries. Question 22. You need to sweep up dust that was created during your shift. You should A. Place a protective mask over your nose and mouth. B. All of these. C. Dampen down the area. D. Ensure that there has adequate ventilation. Correct answer is B. All of these. Question 23. When using water to help control levels of dust when cutting, what should you do? A. Make certain that you are using as much water as possible. B. Ask a coworker to stand next to you and pour water directly onto your workspace. C. Make sure that the flow of water is adjusted correctly. D. Pour water onto a surface before you begin cutting. Correct answer is C. Make sure that the flow of water is adjusted correctly. Question 24. Hand-arm vibration syndrome or vibration white finger can be described as A. A sign that your hands are on the way to becoming permanently injured. B. An airborne disease that can affect your breathing. C. A severe rash on your arm that's caused by exposure to hazardous substances. D. Frostbite that can lead to permanent damage to your arms and fingers. Correct answer is A. A sign that your hands are on the way to becoming permanently injured. Question 25. Information regarding hazardous substances can be found in A. Your contract of employment. B. The CSCS assessment. C. Your site's accident report book. D. Your house poster. Correct answer is B. The CSCS assessment. Question 26. For maximum protection when using a mask, you should A. Ensure you are wearing the mask correctly. B. All of these answers. C. Ensure you are using the correct type of mask for the job. D. Ensure you've passed a face fit test for that specific mask. Correct answer is B. All of these answers. Question 27. High levels of dust can be inhaled when performing tasks such as grinding, drilling, sanding and cutting. These levels are most dangerous when A. Using the tool outside when it is windy. B. Working in a small room. C. Working outdoor on a calm day. D. Using the tool in a large, indoor area. Correct answer is B. Working in a small room. Question 28. Why are site inductions important? A. The work site health and safety rules are discussed during the site induction. B. It gives you the opportunity to meet the site manager and supervisors. C. It gives you the opportunity to formally meet your colleagues. D. It allows you to have a look around at the work site. Correct answer is A. The work site health and safety rules are discussed during the site induction. Question 29. After raising a fire alarm, what's the next thing you should do? A. Find your supervisor and inform of the situation. B. Leave the building immediately. C. Find your colleagues and take them out the building. D. Hide under a desk. Correct answer is B. Leave the building immediately. Question 30. Hazardous substances can be identified by A. The symbol on the label. B. It will have a blue label on the container. C. The color of the substance. D. The color of the container. Correct answer is A. The symbol on the label. Question 31. Disposable masks should be used no more than A. 7 working days. B. 9 working days. C. 10 working days. D. 1 day or 1 shift. Correct answer is D. 1 day or 1 shift. Question 32. If you see the word sensitizer on a bottled substance, this means that A. You can have an allergic reaction to it. B. You have to mix it with water before using. C. Only a supervisor can use it. D. You can safely use it without PPE. Correct answer is A. You can have an allergic reaction to it. Question 33. What should you do if you notice a safety hazard that no one else seems to notice? A. It's not your responsibility to report this. B. Keep on working and report it at the end of your shift. C. Stay away from that area. D. Report it to your supervisor immediately. Correct answer is D. Report it to your supervisor immediately. Question 34. What's the first thing you should do if someone who is working in a deep manhole collapses? A. Find your supervisor and inform him on the matter. B. Leave the site and go home. C. Have your colleagues lower you into the manhole so you can assist. D. Notify the trained rescue team immediately. Correct answer is D. Notify the trained rescue team immediately. Question 35. Protective midsoles in your safety footwear are designed to A. Prevent you from twisting your ankle. B. Ensure your footwear remains comfortable throughout the day. C. Prevent chemical burns if you step on hazardous chemicals. D. Protect your feet from nails and other sharp objects. Correct answer is D. Protect your feet from nails and other sharp objects. Question 36. How often should you replace your high visibility clothing? A. Every 5 years. B. Twice a year. C. Once a year. D. When your current set is damaged or soiled. Correct answer is D. When your current set is damaged or soiled. Question 37. What should you do if the ladder you're about to use is damaged? A. Try to fix the ladder yourself. B. Put the ladder in a corner and leave it there. C. Carry on using the ladder but stay away from the damaged section. D. Stop using it, report it, and let your colleagues know the ladder is not safe. Correct answer is D. Stop using it, report it, and let your colleagues know the ladder is not safe. Question 38. Which of these must you do if you are required to use an extension cable? Choose 2 answers. A. Check the entire length and cable connectors for damage. B. You must only uncoil the length you need to use. C. You must only check the length you need for damage. D. You must uncoil the entire cable. Correct answer is A. Check the entire length and cable connectors for damage. D. You must uncoil the entire cable. Question 39. As an employee, it's your responsibility to do all the following except, choose 2 answers. A. Provide your own PPE. B. Raise concerns about safety issues. C. Write your own risk assessments. D. Report unsafe working practices. Correct answer is A. Provide your own PPE. C. Write your own risk assessments. Question 40. Which of these statements is true about using ladders? A. Only one person should work on a ladder. B. 2 people can work on the same ladder if the supervisor approves. C. 2 people can work on the same ladder if it is long enough. D. 2 people can work on the same ladder only if someone else holds the ladder. Correct answer is A. Only one person should work on a ladder. Question 41. You are required to undertake some work that will produce dust. What will you need to do? A. Only work for a short period of time. B. Begin working immediately, dust is hardly dangerous. C. Wear the correct personal protective equipment, PPE, and use devices that will control airborne dust. D. Avoid the work, as dust can harm your respiratory system. Correct answer is C. Wear the correct personal protective equipment, PPE, and use devices that will control airborne dust. Question 42. In the event of an accident, a first aider can do all the following except A. Bandage your cuts or wounds. B. Prescribe and give you medicines to help you recover. C. Perform CPR. D. Move you while you're unconscious. Correct answer is B. Prescribe and give you medicines to help you recover. Question 43. What would you do if you are using a hammer and the head comes loose? A. Continue using the hammer but use it very slowly. B. Continue using the hammer only if you are using protective gloves. C. Stop using the hammer and get another that's appropriate for the job. D. Continue using the hammer but warn colleagues in the area. Correct answer is C. Stop using the hammer and get another that's appropriate for the job. Question 44. To help prevent injuries caused by manual handling, you should do all the following except: A. Disperse your items into smaller loads. B. Use lifting equipment. C. Carry as much items as possible to get the task completed faster. D. Learn proper lifting and carrying techniques. Correct answer is C. Carry as much items as possible to get the task completed faster. Question 45. Which class of fire does magnesium and aluminium materials fall under? A. Class F. B. Class B. C. Class D. D. Class A. Correct answer is C. Class D. Question 46. Over time, excess noise can damage your ability to hear. Can such a condition be reversed? A. You will need surgery to repair your hearing loss. B. With time, the condition may repair itself. C. Yes, but you will be forced to change your current job. D. The damage is permanent and cannot be reversed. Correct answer is D. The damage is permanent and cannot be reversed. Question 47. If you need to operate a power tool, you must be: A. At least 16 years old. B. Trained and competent. C. At least 18 years old. D. At least 21 years old. Correct answer is B. Trained and competent. Question 48. Using eye protection is vital for on-site safety. When should you wear eye protection? A. Only when your eyes come into direct sunlight. B. When the task has a potential for eye injury and if the site rules demand it. C. Only when you're working with hazardous chemicals. D. Only when you're working with power tools. Correct answer is B. When the task has a potential for eye injury and if the site rules demand it. Question 49. If you want to be a first aider at work, you should: A. Arrange for your employer to put you on a first aider's course. B. Ask a colleague to give you a few pointers and then you can treat people. C. Observe someone who is a trained first aider to see what they are doing. D. Purchase an Introduction to First Aid handbook and then you can treat people at work. Correct answer is A. Arrange for your employer to put you on a first aider's course. Question 50. Why is it important for you to keep your working environment clean and tidy? A. All of these. B. To prevent rats and other animals that could spread diseases. C. To reduce the risk of slips, trips and falls. D. To reduce environmental side effects. Correct answer is A. All of these.